An explanation of how Polly Speaks For You improves your writing abilities. Polly Speak For You is not your average document processor. Polly is an advanced writing and reading tool. Polly allows you the benefit of both hearing your writing and reading voice. By doing this you can make sure that your message is clearly being understood. It is not only the word blind who make mistakes and repeat the same 2 or 3 words in a sentence. You will note that in the sentence above I typed this mistake intentionally. Can you hear which 2 word structures are next to each other? In fact, I have known normal people who have spent a vast amount of time trying to find exactly this error. With the speech technology used by Polly Speaks For You, it is now quickly and easily fixed, because once you have listened to what you have written, you can quite easily hear the mistake and correct it, thereby saving you a lot of time. A person's writing voice. Your writing voice tends to follow your verbal voice pattern. If you are writing casually, this is fine with emails to friends, etc. However, in a business document, where you are writing to a person that has had no form of verbal reference, you will tend to be more formal. Because the receiver of your email document has no verbal reference to refer to your message, and can be open to misinterpretation. Polly Speaks For You makes no claims of any sort about improving your writing style, grammar, etc. However, having used Polly for over 2 years, I personally have found that my personal writing style has improved. Further, Polly has helped me improve my understanding of the rules of grammar and language structure. This is how Polly works for dyslexics. Dyslexics have to contend with a number of issues that normal people do not have a problem with. These are things like the / there, chief/chef, archive, achieved, by/by, 2/2 and 2. This list goes on and on. Believe me, I have found many samples of this dual plurality in words with different meanings, and all look very similar to each other. Further, dyslexics have a problem with the pronunciation of words, which unfortunately makes a person look like they are trying to be clever and have messed it up. This is not the case. I can assure you that dyslexics know the word and can sound it right mentally, but upon pronunciation they get mixed up. The enhanced capability of hearing what you sound like then when nuances are placed on the various words allow the dyslexic to distinguish the difference. Word spell checker can only do so much. It cannot, however, tell you if the plural word you are using is the correct one. One of the biggest problems for the word blind is not getting the spelling of a particular word correct, and because of their dyslexia, word spell checker is totally at a loss to help. Thus they begin to experiment, until they either find the right spelling of the word or give up and use a less powerful simple word, leaving them very unhappy. Dyslexic problem solving is a matter of applying your mind to lateral thinking and finding the right solution. It should be pointed out that due to the stigma attached to dyslexia, persons with dyslexia can be very stubborn and deny the fact that they have a problem, because of embarrassment or because their dignity has been damaged in the past by well-meaning people, with no real understanding of the condition, who tried to help, however they made it worse. Dyslexics are free and radical thinkers, the polymaths of this age. I understand that I am no teacher or professional in the field of word blindness, however I have 60 years in the field and I am an experienced dyslexic professional, bringing to the proverbial table the inside knowledge of what the word blind face. Dyslexics do not like to admit that there is anything wrong with them because of past experience, and it is a personal dignity and an invasion of personal space. Many well-meaning people with no disability like this try and help, however they do not have the first-hand knowledge. Furthermore, having read, listened to and seen how dyslexics explain the problem has brought me to the conclusion that due to lack of actual trained observers among the dyslexic population, that are giving varied but laypersons recounting of the experience, they do tend to miss or lose a great deal in translation. At the Pollywood Dyslexic Development Studio, we are working diligently with our dyslexic resources, including alive, subject tests to enhance the readability and writing techniques employed by dyslexics. It is most probably the first time since 1877 that an attempt has been made to look at dyslexia from the subject's viewpoint. We work with a beta group of between 5 and 10 dyslexics at a time to discover the methods that dyslexics use to find the workaround to write or read correctly. We then take these results and invent a function within our program to aid the test subjects better cope with the particular challenge. Because we receive no funding of any sort, we really intend the sale of Polly Speaks for you to continue developing the program. Because Polly can benefit a great number of people, we ask that you have a look at the demonstration of this message in the link below. Also comment, like, and share. Thank you. www.pollyspeaks4u.co.za